welcome to the show. Generational curses, fake or real? Does it really matter? Who came up with the word generational curses? Generational blah, 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 blah. Sounds like separation. Sounds like division. Sounds like a wedge coming between you and who you really are. Your essence, your isness, your nothingness, your nowness, what is happening right now. That's what it really seems and feels like, a wedge coming between you and who you are. Because this is all BS. It is all BS. Your belief system. What is your belief system? What do you believe in? Do you believe in generational curses? Generational? Now, there are things that run through, and as a physician, as a doctor, I see people coming into the clinic and they bring all the baggage. They bring the cousins, the mama, the daddy, the grandmother, great-grandmother with them. They bring them all. Some have suitcases, some have bags, some have backpacks full of family treasures. What am I really talking about? I'm really talking about their condition. Their medical condition is their generational. It's called their DNA. But can it be corrected? Can it be modified? And yes, it can. It can be modified. But to get through the BS, to get through all of this BS, your belief system, is to change your thoughts, change your mind, and your condition will follow. Because once you change your mind, you change your thoughts, and you start taking the right steps in the right direction, one step after the next right step, and the next right thing to do will bring you to a better BS, a better belief system. Because when you come into my office, you bring the stories, you bring the history, you bring your generational. You think about what mama died of, what grandmother, what uncle. Uncle was an alcoholic. He drank a lot. And that happened to you. You keep drinking, as some would say. But once you change your belief system, it's going to take you to the next right step. And the next right step could be to get out of the environment, that you have enough money or you just have enough fearlessness in you to move forward to your next step. God's step is ordered, and under divine grace, we want to move. We want those steps to be as perfect as possible and under divine grace. Hey, we all know that emergencies happen. And when the banana hits the fan, you have to move. Ready or not, here we go. Out the door. And into a new life. And stepping into a new life. As the story goes with Naomi and Ruth, they were traveling. Naomi lost all her children, her husband, and even Ruth lost her husband as well. So the story goes in the Bible that Ruth followed Naomi into another land. And Naomi, she had to leave where she presently was. She was full of BS. She had a belief system that her husband would care for her. Her son would care for her. He was gone. And with Ruth, the son left also. Her husband left. So when Naomi left to go back home, Ruth said, when Naomi went to go back home, Ruth said, I will follow you. I will go where you go. Your God is my God. So there was very little time to sit and meditate. Do I need to change my BS, my belief system? Naomi quickly got on there and started walking back home, walking. and walking. And every step, Ruth was behind her. Your step is my step. Your God is my God. I'm moving forward with you. Together we can conquer this. So they went into the promised land of Naomi. Naomi knew her homeland, she knew her people, and when she encountered her people, he said, "Where's your husband? Where's this? Where's that?" She just wanted a place to be at peace and to be nourished and to see the Lord in the end. But God had a bigger plan for the two of them. So Ruth, one day as she was picking wheat from leftover grain from the field hands, someone spotted her and said, "Hey, leave more," intentionally for her to have bread to eat. Eventually, the two of them met, they wed, they had a child, and the story continued. And Naomi lived her life in comfort and in joy because she followed her. She changed her BS. She changed her belief system. She went back home, and it was okay to be a single woman at home, letting God take care of you. So this is such a beautiful story that we have in the Bible for us to look at, and how we can change our minds and change our thinking and get on the path and get beautiful results. Even with what is going on now, this pandemic, this situation, we have got to change our BS. We must change our BS in order to go forward in a beautiful, light way. And as a unit, as the human race must do this. What better time is it now? If you have a business you can support that business. If you have a friend you need to call and just check on, call them now. If you have a pet you want to take care of, adopt one now. Don't delay what you can do today. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, as your spirit will say, will lead and guide you along the way. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine, world. The human race is up to you. How are you going to live out this treasure? How are you going to live it out? It is up to you to bring it forth, to bring it. No one else can do it for you. That is one of the reasons we have a lockdown, shutdown, so we can go in and shut in and see what's going on the inside. Was the job I had, was it serving me? The people with me, were they uplifting me? What was I uplifting them? Many cases, we never look at, are we uplifting the other person? It's always, are they lifting me up or giving to me? But are we lifting you up? Am I serving you to the best of my ability? Are your needs being met? Because that is how God assists. Naomi and Ruth, they were serving each other. So that's just how the human race flows and it goes. So we want to really be cognitive, be in abundance of it. Just allowing the wonderful human imagination during this time to get in there and start creating the reality that you want. It happens as quickly as you think about it and succinctly as you feel about it. The stronger you feel about it, this is no bigger time to feel. If you're feeling angry, go inside. Let that anger fuel you, get you started. But it won't take you all the way to the promised land. It would take you so far. But break up that anger and realize love has to flow in. Love lives here. And love is where you're going to end up. Back to love, back to God. So here, having this human experience, this multi-dimensional being that sees, hear, feel, smell, taste, touch, accentuate. Be involved in your own life. This is your life. Generational curses or not. Is it a BS? A belief system? Or is it something that is real? Is it in your DNA, your family history? Can you change it? Yes. Can you change your thoughts? Yes. Change your thoughts, you change your life. Because you cannot stay in that same frame of mind thinking over and over again and getting different results. In school, they call that insanity. When you're doing the same thing again and again and you expecting different results. That you have to do something different to get a different result. God is ever present. The isness is what is ever present. But you're wondering why I'm here. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. But you have to do something different to get a different result, to get a better result, to get a result. If you're doing the same thing over again and getting no result, you have to do something different to get a real result, a better result, a more satisfying result. So don't cheat yourself out of your own blessing. Don't give yourself a limitation. Don't set up a roadblock for you to just stop. You're the only one on this path. The blocks you throw up is your own mental blocks, how you're thinking about a situation. God is for you. Everyone is for you. So when you change your BS and you get better, so stop the BS. Generational curses are not. It is a belief system. Do you have to believe how a cell phone works to turn it on? I mean, you believe that it works. So, because you turn it on and you use it. If you didn't have that belief or knowing, you wouldn't use it. You'll put it aside and find another device, a landline phone to use. But this is yours as much as you want to believe it. So generational curses, fake or real, it's up to you to determine. But what is real is the essence within you, the Godness that is within you. That is real. That is tangible. That is feeling. That is comfort. That is security. You're feeling secure because you have the knowledge and the experience that God has answered your prayers. Your prayers have been answered fully and completely and succinctly. Nothing has gone void. Nothing has been missing. Everything you desire is there. And if anything is lost, there is nothing lost in the kingdom of God. Nothing is lost in the kingdom of God. If you lost something, you will get its equivalent or better. It is law, it is kingdom. So we have to be very mindful and very careful what we're saying, because we're also setting up things that we want to bring to pass. So if you're having situations or family issues and you see a pattern of behavior, that needs to be adjusted. That could be looked upon as being generational or behavioral or familiar. It's so many medical terms we can throw out, but it's simply change your thought, change your feeling, and you change your life. One step, two step, under divine grace. So take this time when you're inside and the weather is starting to cool down, and we're really going to be physically inside most of the time. So we want to take this time to look and see what's going on. My book is a wonderful resource. I don't want okra.com. The description will be in the box. It's for purchase. It will help you to get into your nowness very quickly. It will open you up, and opening your heart space when you're feeling love and gratitude, your heart space open up, and you want to share. You want to share more of it. We're having so many enticing things that is really trying our very essence of human being. All of this is designed to open us up, open you up to the godness, the essence, the core of who you are, and get in there and start working with that energy, start working with who you really are. Nothing is ever waste in the kingdom of God. Not one thing, one situation, one heartbreak, one tear, none of it is wasteful. God is the biggest and largest recycle company in the world, in the galaxy. Recycles everything. Everything is used. Everything is reused and repurposed. So, I know our hearts are heavy, and this is a time to open them up and to surrender. And sometimes you just have to say, God, I don't know what the next step is. And that is a beautiful place to be. Many times I found myself there. I don't know the next step. And before I finish the sentence, the idea comes to me, or a situation, opportunity, a person comes forth with the answer. Maybe even part of the answer. And I am so very grateful, so very appreciative. Generational curses, it's a bunch of BS. It's a belief system. What is your belief system? If you have one, I'm Dr. Vershern Edwards, author, poet, physician, and buy the damn book.